Hello and welcome to this video. I am Karnesh Johri and this video is about how to take backup of a WordPress based website. The concept of backup is simple. Backup means make a copy and keep it safe. If something goes wrong with the website, restore from the backup. When you restore from a backup, the website comes up to the state when that backup was taken. So the frequency of backup is important. If you restore from a recent backup, the data loss is less. This video is about how to take backup of a WordPress based website. So the first question is, what is the website data that needs to be backed up? In this video, we'll identify the data and also the commands required for backup and restore. We'll also put these commands in a bash script. So let's get started with the backup of WordPress based website. Suppose we have a website example.com. Now example.com has a web server. Let's say it is Nginx. So that takes care of serving web pages. Example.com has data which is used by the web server to serve web pages. This data is in two parts. First, it comprises of directories and files under a directory called the document root. For the website example.com, the document root is @/home/user1/www/example. An important directory in document root is WP content. It contains cache, plugins used by the site, themes, and uploads. The directory uploads contains the images that have been uploaded to the site. Now there is an important file in document root, and this file is wp-config.php. Let's look at it. It contains details about the website database, which is the second part for the website data. The website has database which can be hosted by MySQL or MariaDB. The website database has name, which in this case is example_db, and the database username is example user, and the database password is example password. We can have a look at the database with the MySQL command. So that's the two-part website data. The first part, the document root @/home/user1/www/example, and the second part, MariaDB database with database name example_db, database user ID is example-user, and database password is example-password. These are example values. You'll have corresponding values for your website. Now we look at the commands for taking backup. We stop the web server for the duration of the backup. Why? When an application like the web server is running and receives an input, the processing of the input is termed as a transaction. A transaction might trigger multiple updates in the database. Suppose the transaction results in 3 updates in database tables. Before the transaction, the database is considered to be in a consistent state. During the transaction, after the first database update, the database is inconsistent because one update is done and the other two are not done. So the database tables might not match. The same is the status after the second update. After the third and final database update, all updates for the transaction are done and the database is in a consistent state. So to prevent database inconsistency and also partial updates in WP content directory in the document root, we stop the web server for a few minutes, take the backup and restart the server. So the first command is sudo systemctl stop nginx. Then we take the database dump with a command mysql dump --user equal to example user --password equal to example password --no table spaces minus result file equal to /home/user1/backup/example_db-dump.sql example-db. And finally, we take the backup of the document root. We first go to the www directory cd/home/user1/www and the tar command tar-cvzf/home/user1/backup/example.tar.gz example. The backup is created in the /home/user1/backup directory, and we restart the web server sudo systemctl start nginx. Now we have the database dump and the tar archive as the backup. We can compute the SHA-256 checksum for these just in case we want to check the integrity of these two files later on. The command is SHA-256sum example.tar.gz example_db-dump.sql greater than checksum. So these three files, the database dump, the tar archive and the checksum, give us the backup of the example.com website. This is the bash script for taking backup. We have a variable backup_ts, which is the timestamp of the current time. That is the time a backup is being taken. A backup is taken in a separate directory under /home/user1/backup. We embed current timestamp in the backup directory and also the backup file. So let's run the script. And it works fine, and the backup has been taken. We have taken the backup, and these are the files. Now something has gone wrong with the website and we want to restore from the backup. We can check the integrity of the backup files with the SHA-256sum command. SHA-256sum -c checksum file, and it says OK. So we go ahead with the restore. First we stop the web server sudo systemctl stop nginx. Second, we install the database from the backup. Log into MySQL as root. So sudo mysql -u root, show databases, delete the existing database, drop database, example_db, create database, example_db, quit. Make sure you are in the directory containing the backup files. Copy the database dump file name in the clipboard. Log into MySQL as example user, mysql -u example user -p, enter password, example password, show databases, select the database, that is use example_db, source, paste from the clipboard, so it is source example_db dump.sql, and then quit. Now database is as per the last backup. Now we need to restore the document root from the backup. So cd/home/user1/www tar-xvzf/home/user1/backup/example.tar.gz, and the document root tree is restored. Now we can restart the web server sudo systemctl start nginx. Now the website should be running fine. If there are errors, debug using the log messages. In this video, we looked at the data of a WordPress-based website and how to backup and restore using Linux commands. You can find more on this at SoftPreOg. Here is a QR code and the link is there in the description. Please subscribe to SoftPreOg, click on the bell icon and enable notifications. Thanks very much for watching. Take care and stay safe.